Amelia County dairy farmer Rick Watkins left behind a teaching career at a community college 35 years ago after marriage to his wife Lisa. At that point, they began dairy farming in earnest. Today, he manages a herd of 700 milk cows with his son Eric. And like dairy farmers across the nation, he's dealing with milk prices that have plunged by as much as 35% over the past 2 years.
We had a good year in 2014. The news I'm hearing from the dairy people, dairy council people, is that it's supposed to, the price is supposed to be depressed again for most of 17. It's just a vicious cycle. When times get good, everybody wants to put on more cows and milk more cows, and then we flood the market.
According to the agriculture publication Market Watch, some dairy farmers have begun pouring out millions of gallons of milk and filling warehouses with cheese to fight a growing glut of dairy products. It's all part of a vicious boom or bust cycle dairy farmers can't seem to escape.
2 years ago was really great, and then it started to slowly decline, and which is good because if it stayed up high, everybody would be milking more cows, and it's going to flood the market with milk. But wish we could export more, be more competitive on a worldwide market.
In past years, sales of milk products overseas helped support American milk prices, but those sales have slumped from a high of 18% of all milk supplies to a current low of 7%. Compounding the problem is that consumers, particularly children, are not drinking as much milk as they used to.
But it seems like we have a lot more lows if we could just get a steadier level of milk price across the board instead of the high, temporary high, and the lows that will stay at least 2 to 3 years this time. If we could get some price in the middle, and then we could plan and how to manage our operation better.
Eric Watkins is researching how to update their farm's technology with robotic milking machines that would cut labor costs and help them solve the problem of finding people willing to work long, hard hours in the dairy. Compared to dealing with not enough income, actually milking the cows is much easier now than the old days of using a bucket.
I love feeding and taking care of tending to the baby calves. It's very, very, very good feeling is seeing them grow from birth all the way up to when they are more mature and they're milking. We put in the milk and enter the milk in here to this tank, and then it goes in through here. And it mixes for the calf, similar to a blender. Right, they get about 3 liters, 3 to 4 or 5 liters a day.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture purchased about $20 million worth of cheese last September to help remove extra dairy products from the market. But the price squeeze on fluid milk has continued, threatening a cherished dairy family tradition.
Hope to be the dairy farmer till the day I die to make things more efficient and more like a well-oiled machine, where it make it better and a better operation to hopefully carry on to my son and maybe even my grandson.
Virginia had 735 grade A dairy farms in 2012. 4 years later, that number has shrunk to 603. A year ago, industry experts were expecting 2016 to be when wholesale milk prices turned upward, but so far they're still below the cost of production for many farmers. At this point, the Watkins family and hundreds of other Virginia dairy farmers are crossing their fingers and hoping they can continue to live their dream of keeping a profitable dairy farm in the family. In Amelia County, this is Dave Miller.